My name's Laura Kolodny, Green Tech writer with TechCrunch. I'm here today with Governor Bill Ritter, who is responsible for, in one term, having signed 57
right.
bills that support clean energy and clean tech in Colorado, and is currently the director of the Center for the New Energy Economy at Colorado State University. Thank you so much for joining us.
You bet. Happy to be here, Laura.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about what got you so passionately involved in clean tech?
Well, it was great to be from a state where we had a lot of resources, clean energy resources. They were really untapped. And, you know, when I was running for governor, although I'd been a criminal prosecutor all of my professional life, I just saw this as this very important issue for our nation. And it was a way for Colorado to be involved in something that mattered to the country. We believed that it was also a way for us to create jobs, do economic development while we did energy policy, environmental policy. You could integrate all of those three things in one fell swoop with the agenda that we called the new energy economy. And so I really got interested in a significant way as a candidate. And then as the governor, like you said, signed 57 separate clean energy bills. We did see significant economic development. We brought a lot of jobs to Colorado as a result of what we were able to do with this policy agenda.
Okay, can you tell me what's going on in clean tech scene in Colorado and how that contrasts to what you see on the coast here in New York or Boston and out in the Valley?
Well, I think there's good things happening around the country. There's a lot of places that feel like they're in the doldrums. In Colorado, we brought in heavy wind manufacturing. Vestas was this, one of the biggest turbine makers in all of the world, and they're in Colorado, a significant way, $1 billion investment, 4 separate plants. Now the research and development office, or one of them, is also there. So that's the big win. We've got medium-sized, small wind manufacturing happening as well, Colorado. So that's pretty exciting to have all aspects of wind manufacturing covered. But on the solar side, we've got really significant solar manufacturing plus solar installers. We now have 400 companies that are solar companies of some nature in Colorado, and that wasn't the case 5 years ago. I think we went from like 40 or 50 to 400. And so important on the manufacturing side, things like Abound Solar, thin film photovoltaic, a company that believes they can get to grid parity in a couple of years' time. That's really important to know, that there's so much more efficiency being captured by these thin film photovoltaic panels, that they've improved the manufacturing processes such that they can look at this and say, we can get the price down. We can continue to get the price down so that we can actually compete. So there's just a lot of manufacturing happening, a lot of installation happening, and that's at the concentrated solar power level plus the PV level. At every kind of place along the spectrum, we really feel like we're moving in a clean energy agenda direction.
Okay, and what do you think, is it possible even for startups in clean tech on the innovation early stage side to survive and thrive without government subsidies at this point? Are we there yet?
Well, I think that it's still pretty difficult on the solar side. They receive the investment tax credit, for instance, and quite frankly, with the price of solar kind of still a little bit above what you would pay for coal-fired energy, or even natural gas, it's pretty hard to compete without some kind of help. Now, understand the natural gas and coal; those industries receive subsidies as well. So, I mean, if it's subsidy versus subsidy, the fossil fuels receive quite a bit more. I'm a big fan of natural gas and the ability to integrate natural gas with, for instance, solar and wind. But I think that investment tax credit helps a lot. We're seeing the production tax credit go away 2012. Solar producers are trying to decide if they can live without it or not. Wind producers. The price of wind is actually quite cheap. In Colorado right now, wind is competing with natural gas, with coal. You put any price on carbon, and you absolutely give wind a benefit where they can, in fact, exist without a subsidy.
Okay, how about a few of the kind of tips and tricks you would offer to other governors, anyone involved in, the C40 kind of conference? What makes a state, a city, a community innovation friendly?
Well, that's actually what I'm doing at Colorado State University, is trying to help governors and municipalities, states, municipalities, think about a clean energy agenda. And what I would say, first of all, is think about it comprehensively. Don't try and think that you get it all done by one piece of legislation. You know, we passed a renewable energy standard that got us to 30% renewable energy for our investor-owned utilities by 2020 with a really significant rate cap in place, 2% rate cap. That wasn't the first conversation, right? We did that. We went from 10% to 20% to 30%. We changed the rate cap one time. But that kind of thing is just one piece. We did net metering. We did cost allocation or cost recovery for transmission. We looked at rural electric associations and tried to give them the ability to bond against future income. We looked at, you know, a clean energy financing mechanism that said, how do we put together clean energy initiatives for communities around Colorado? 57 different bills. It was really comprehensive. Even with that, we didn't do it all. There are a lot of other states that have done things that Colorado did not. But what I would suggest to people who are the decision makers is think about how to do this in a really comprehensive way where you're trying to really do as much as you can to incentivize the build out of technology, to look at finance mechanisms for clean energy, to have other kinds of policy supports that allow people who are middle income, lower middle income folks to participate in this, whether it's the residential market or the industrial commercial market. Those are the ways to do this, is just to think about this from beginning to end and say, what are the policy supports either at the federal level, the state level, the municipal level that'll help, and then work with regulators, and particularly in those regulated markets, to try and do the same.
Well, we'll be reporting on Colorado startups with more attention, I think, having spoken with you. Thank you. Although we do report on Abound and others. Look forward to hearing from you again.
Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure to be here.
It was a pleasure to interview you. Thanks.
Thanks.